Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here's my review of Netflix Q3 2023 numbers. And so by Q3 2023 numbers, I mean numbers for the third quarter ended September 2023. Netflix is a company I like to look at its results because, I mean, one, yes, I use it like millions of people around the world, but two, I find its model very interesting. Streaming space is extremely competitive, and the company has done well. It's broken even. It's still growing its subscriber base, and just generally, it's just an interesting firm to analyze. So here are the key numbers. First is it made 8.5 billion in revenue. That comes to an earnings per share when you drill down of $3.73. During the quarter, it added 8.8 million net paying subscribers. So that is a big deal. So essentially, they got 8.8 million people to sign up and pay. As a whole, it has 247 million paying households, and over 70% of those members are based outside the US. So even though, yes, from a revenue perspective or from a pricing perspective, the US is a lucrative market for them. Increasingly, that's starting to balance out. Now, like every other major firm that has operations across the world, they're exposed to FX movements, and I think that they've started or decided to hedge or take actions to kind of mitigate movements in the exchange rate. So, in a statement, or this clip is from the earnings release, the firm says non-US dollar revenues about 60% of total revenue, and it's likely to increase over time. We have exposure to over 45 currencies, and fluctuation in foreign currency rates impacts both revenue and, more importantly, operating profit. Now, here's the part that struck me. And for those of us who are based in Nigeria, I think it gives an inkling. It says over the medium term, we'll continue to adjust our pricing and cost structure as appropriate given fluctuations in FX. So what that tells me is that at some point in time, you're going to see an increase in the rates that you pay in naira because the exchange rate has moved. So even if you're doing it $5 or $6, remember you're paying in naira essentially, and those revenues are going to be converted from naira to USD. So at some point in time, I suspect that we are going to see an increase in Netflix subscriptions in naira. And I think they're borrowing a leaf from the likes of Google. So if you look at your Google Drive subscriptions, and those are going up sometime this month as well. So that's something to note. If you live in a country with unstable currency, prepare to pay for a bit more than you're paying now. Another number I like to look at is content spend. Now, the company estimates that they're going to spend around 13 billion on content in this financial year, and by financial year meaning 12 months ending in 2023. And that figure will go up by 4 billion to 17 billion roughly in 2024. I wish that the company had or will at some point in future do a breakdown of the content spend. I mean, I'd like to know content spend across regions, or content spend, or content spend split between original content and secondary content that they acquire, or they get the licenses for. That can be a touchy topic, so I don't think that will be anytime soon, but it's good that one can cope. The results came out late yesterday. So I'd also like to see, or I guess people would also be interested in what is the amount or what's the price doing at the moment. Now, the US markets aren't open till I think about 2:30 Nigerian time. So currently, the price is up in pre-market 14%, which is quite good, you know. Shows that people are quite happy with the numbers and all. So let me know what you think about the numbers. Let me know if there's anything I didn't cover that you'd like to see. I'm aiming to make my videos to be a maximum of 6 minutes, but with time, as I get better, I'm probably going to be doing shorts and accommodate a few other things that I didn't cover in essence as well. So do let me know and have a good day ahead. Yeah.